quick disclaimer before we start. I've already stated that you can't determine that much information about lifetime sales for a console in only a few months because a lot can change over a few years. But even with this in mind, I think this information is worth discussing. Sony has recently confirmed that the PS4 has already sold more than 5.4 million units since it debuted in November. Now you heard me right, 5.4 million units already sold. Not shipped, sold. Now to give you some perspective, Sony estimated they would sell roughly 5 million consoles by the end of March, which they will now easily surpass. When compared to the other two consoles being the Xbox One and Wii U, it is currently the best selling console on a week by week basis at this point in time, pretty much creaming the Xbox One and Wii U right now. Holy fuck. Now remember that the PS4 hasn't released in their home country of Japan yet, that's on the 22nd of February. So essentially, the PS4 has sold more than 5 million units in less than 4 months, and they haven't even launched in Japan yet, a market that they have pretty much locked down with Nintendo. Jesus Christ, the momentum of the PS4 is insane, and the news doesn't even end there. US sales figures have shown that the PS4 has been outselling the Xbox One in pretty much every market, even the US, which is Microsoft's biggest market. We all know that Microsoft can't really touch Europe or Japan. That's Sony's territory. But the PS4 has been selling rather well in the US. In fact, it sold double as well as the Xbox One in January. Another more interesting piece of information relates to the Wii U. Right now, the Wii U has sold about 5.7 million units, which is actually worse than their least successful console, the GameCube, which is a great console, by the way. After the Japan launch, it is predicted that the PS4 will have outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales. Holy fucking shit. This is crazy, and when you really think about it, there aren't that many great games on the PS4 yet. Now, of course, the great games for all three consoles are really coming this year, like Infamous Second Son, Destiny, and Super Smash Bros., to name a few. Yet the PS4 has nearly outsold the Wii U in less than 4 months, and it's really purely from consumer loyalty, trust, and most importantly, hype. The Xbox One DRM bullshit really provided Sony the opportunity to win the hearts and minds of gamers, as well as hype the shit out of the PS4, while the lack of advertisements for the Wii U have definitely not helped them out. Now, that isn't to say the PS4 isn't good. It's a really good gaming console for sure, but games are what matter most. I own a PS4, and I know for a fact that at launch, there weren't that many really excellent games. The same applies for the Xbox One and the Wii U. Of course you had Battlefield 4, FIFA 14, and Need for Speed Rivals for the PS4 and Xbox One, but nothing was really that excellent to warrant the purchase of a new console on pretty much both platforms. A lot of the games were on PC and past generation consoles, and the exclusives were good, don't get me wrong, but not excellent. Like really, anybody who disputes that is kind of a fucking idiot. Most people bought a PS4 because of hype rather than the games at launch, which is okay, it's your prerogative, but that's the truth. I bought mine because I was looking forward to some exclusive games coming this year like Infamous and Uncharted 4, as well as some heavy-hitting console games like Destiny. But I will admit, I kind of fell for the hype too, though I'm still happy with the purchase because the PS4 is a really good console. Now, for the people spelling doom and gloom for Microsoft and Nintendo in the console war, remember that it's only been 4 months. This generation is going to be long, like really long, and 4 months of information will not be able to tell you which console will be the most successful in the long run. We need to wait a while before we can really determine that.